Hello and welcome to The Budget Mouse, a podcast that will help you plan an incredible Walt Disney World vacation, even if you're on a shoestring budget. I'm Leah Althizer, the creator of the websites The Budget Mouse and The Frugal South. I visit Disney World many times each year and have tons of tricks for doing Disney on the cheap. I want you to have the incredible vacation you deserve, so I'm sharing all of my tricks with you on my sites and here in the podcast. In this episode, we're talking Walt Disney World's 50th anniversary celebration, so let's dive in. Hello again, everyone, and welcome to episode 63. Walt Disney World Resort first opened its gates to guests on October 1st, 1971, which means this October 1st, 2021, it's celebrating 50 years. To think about, when Disney World first opened, it consisted of Magic Kingdom, Fort Wilderness Resort and Campground, the Contemporary Resort, and the Polynesian Resort. And that was it. So things have changed a lot in the last 50 years. And I want to walk you through what Disney World is doing to celebrate its, I don't know, what anniversary is that? Golden? I think golden anniversary. And they have announced that this celebration will last 18 months. Hey, there's nothing like dragging out a celebration, right? And I'm going to share what they're doing park by park and telling you what we know is definitely happening and then what might happen. Because, of course, COVID-19 put a big cramp on their plans. I mean, like it did to all of our plans, right? So there are things that they anticipated being ready for the 50th anniversary that may likely not be ready. Let's start actually with kind of resort-wide some things that are happening. There will be special nighttime lighting on all 4 icons in the parks. If you don't know what I'm talking about, they're big eye-catching structures that they call the icons of the park. So in Magic Kingdom, it's Cinderella Castle. In Epcot, it's Spaceship Earth, the giant golf ball thing. In Animal Kingdom, it's the Tree of Life. And in Hollywood Studios, it is Mann's Chinese Theater. And so they are going to do special lighting on the icons and call them beacons of magic for the 50th anniversary celebration, which will be cool to see. Now, something else that's starting October 1st, but may not be actually linked to the celebration, is this very exciting early theme park entry for Disney World Resort guests. This is to replace extra magic hours, which have been retired during coronavirus times. And this is going to be 30 minutes early entry prior to whatever time the theme park is supposed to open for everyone that day, just to people staying at Disney World Resort hotels. Now, this would be, now I don't know which all hotels are going to be included. Well, we definitely know it's any owned and operated by Disney World. Extra magic hours used to be extended to guests of the Swan and Dolphin and some Disney Springs hotels, and I assume that will continue, but I actually don't have the details on that, so I'll have to get back to that and let you know for sure. Also, a bonus surprise that they just announced recently is that there will be extended evening hours for guests of deluxe resorts, and that includes DVC, so deluxe villas. Now that's awesome because I usually stay by renting points to stay at a DVC resort, and I would appreciate any perks that come my way for doing that. And so we don't have details on the extended evening hours yet. We don't know if it will be daily at one park like extra magic hours used to be, or if it will be an hour at every park. We just don't know that yet, but it's exciting to experience all of that extra hours in the parks starting October 1st. And you might wonder, like 30 minutes, like is that even worth anything? I'm going to tell you yes, because if you can stay a step or two ahead of the majority of people coming into the parks for the day, you're going to stay a step ahead of them all day, which means you're going to be dodging crowds the whole day. That's why I love to get to the parks early, what do they call it? Rope drop and get a head start, because really you'll notice that you're staying a step ahead of the crowds all day. And so I do think the 30 minutes extra time is really a valuable perk. Another thing that's happening across the parks are 50 Disney characters cast in gold around the parks, little statuettes. And I'm sure it's not solid gold, but gold coated statues. And there'll be kind of a scavenger hunt of sorts to try and find them all where they're kind of hidden in plain sight in the park. So that will be really fun. Next, let's go to Magic Kingdom. So, a new fireworks show called Disney Enchantment is debuting October 1st for the 50th anniversary celebration. We know that it will involve for the first time projections down Main Street, USA. So projections on the castle have become a norm as part of the nighttime entertainment, but now there will be projections down Main Street. What that will do is kind of shift the prime viewing location to further back towards the entrance so that you can see all of those projections down Main Street. So I expect that area to be very congested as people want prime spots to view. But of course, from anywhere around the hub, around the castle, will be a great place to see the show. And it sounds really great. There are also decorations on the castle for the 50th anniversary celebration that have been gradually going up for the last, 6 months or even a year. And they look really lovely. There will be a new cavalcade, and that is like a mini parade float that goes through the parks throughout the day, and it will be in honor of the 50th anniversary, and it's called Iridescent. So it'll be Mickey and Minnie and friends. I don't know who else, but in this iridescent, do you get an ear? Like Mickey ears? Iridescent costumes in celebration of the 50th. What we don't know is if the railroad will be back open by October 1st. That would be amazing. It's been closed for a long time because of construction on the Tron attraction. We're pretty sure Tron is not going to be ready. I mean, that is on a delay due to COVID, probably until 2022 or maybe even beyond at the rate things are going. So that's what we know for sure is happening at Magic Kingdom. The most is happening at Epcot as part of kind of a reimagining of the park, and many things are happening there. And starting October 1st, this is what we have. We have the opening of Remy's Ratatouille Adventure, which is a new attraction in the France Pavilion in Epcot's World Showcase. And it is modeled after a similar attraction in Disneyland Paris. And I actually saw the entrance to it from the Skyliner when I was there in April. And it's around behind the back of the France Pavilion. So that will be really fun. There is a new French creperie dining location opening, and it's to replace the kiosk that was always very popular where you could get crepes. So that is opening. We also finally have new nighttime entertainment at Epcot. So we've had kind of an interim show for a while, Epcot Forever, but on October 1st, we're finally getting Harmonious, which is a very ambitious nighttime show. It has fireworks, fountains, special lighting, and visual effects. And they have been constructing the floats for it and testing some of the features, and I cannot wait to see that. So I am going to Disney World October 4th through the 6th. I will be there, 4 days after all this stuff debuts, trying to run around and see as much as I can, and also go to Food and Wine Festival. So excited. So some things that we don't know for sure that will be ready, but may be ready, are the new character spot, place to interact with characters. Now, I don't know what the status will be of character meet and greets at that point. I wouldn't be shocked if there's still no up close character meets at that point, but who knows if they can do a modified character meet at the new character spot that is not yet open. The new Starbucks will likely be open. Yay! This restaurant called Space 220, which is going to be in between Mission Space and Test Track, has been threatening to open for years now, and we believe strongly that it will be open in time for the 50th anniversary celebration, so that will be good. Another thing that's up in the air is the Play Pavilion. So this is at the old Wonders of Life Pavilion, which I remember from back in the day. I loved Wonders of Life. That is geared towards kids and play, and I don't know much more about it. It may be open in time for the 50th anniversary celebration. I hope so, but if not, it will open soon after that. We're pretty sure Guardian of the Galaxy's coaster is not going to be open by then, but you never know. Can hold out for a miracle. If not, we can expect it in, late 2021 or early 2022. Last, at Animal Kingdom, there's a new daytime show premiering called Kite Tales, I think. And it's going to be in that Discovery Island Theater. I don't know if that's actually what it's called. It's right by Expedition Everest, and it's where the previous nighttime show was held. And that is going to have, I think, giant 3D kites, and maybe similar to the ones that were used at Epcot Forever that are pulled by these motorized little speedboats. They were very cool. So we'll look for that to come. That's starting October 1st as well. I think I just got everything. I also want to add that something else exciting is going to come back to Disney World, and it's the Disney dining plans. So Disney has announced, yes, they're probably so annoyed with people like, are the dining plans coming back? Are the dining plans coming back? Yes, the dining plans are coming back. We don't know when, and we don't know what they're going to look like, but they're definitely coming back. So that is good to know, because I, from time to time, love to have the dining plan to have kind of a more all-inclusive type of feeling in my vacation. So I hope that brings you up to date on what we know at this point about what the 50th anniversary celebration will look like. And if you want any help planning your trip, all you need to do is go to thebudgetmouse.com/quote. Ask for a free vacation quote from my travel agent partner, Sierra, with Destinations in Florida, and she will help you every step of the way figuring out what resorts are open and where's the best place for you to stay. People are planning their trips for 2022 like mad right now. So don't ever think it's too far off, like, oh, that's so far away, she's not going to help me plan. Yes, absolutely. She's planning as far out as possible as Disney will allow you to plan. And you can always find me on Facebook. I am in the Budget Mouse Facebook group almost every day, trying to answer people's questions and keeping up with all the new members. I think there are 42,000 of you now. I cannot even believe that. And we really try hard to keep it a positive, friendly group and have no problem kicking anyone out that is being nasty. So you can go ask your questions there. No question is dumb. Ask anything you want, and you'll be amazed at all the support and answers you'll get from the wonderful people in the group. So thank you so much for listening, and have a magical day.